All right, so this is another sixth grade problem, and it involves fractions. It's a question about Billy and Ken. They're on cross country team, and they're running at cross country practice. Billy was going to run 3/4 of the training course, and Ken was going to run 1/2 of the course. However, during practice, it started raining, so they could not finish their runs. Billy had finished 1/3 of his run, while Ken had finished 1/2 of his run. Draw a picture to determine which cross-country star ran the furthest. I have here set up two of my favorite methods I have for diagramming these word problems like this. I have a number line over here for Bill that I'm going to use, and here I have one for Ken. Just look here that this is two ways to represent one whole, and in this case, one whole being the entire training course. That's from here, from 0 to 1 would be if Bill finished the entire course. And here I'm going to shade in, I would shade in this entire rectangle here if Bill had finished the entire, or if Ken had finished the entire course. But let's take it piece by piece. So Billy was going to run 3/4 of the course. So here's a half, here is now fourths. And if I take a highlighter, I'm just going to highlight that he was going to do this much. He was going to do 3/4. And it said that Billy, I don't know why this isn't working, so he was going to do 3/4. Here's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and this would be 4/4, and 0/4. He was going to do that much. Ken was going to do half. So here's Ken's half that Ken was going to run. And so if they both finished their portions, right, Bill would have ran further because he would have ran 3/4 of the track. Well, Ken only ran a half, and 3/4 is more than 1/2. So Ken was going to run a half. Now take a look what happened. However, the practice had started raining. Billy had finished 1/3 of his run. So Bill did 1/3 of his run, which is 3/4. Bill did 1/3 of his 3/4 run that he was going to do. We can just multiply these fractions to get that this is 3/12, which is equivalent to 1/4. But let's show that they didn't ask to do it using that algorithm. They wanted to show this. So how do we show the fact that he did 1/3 of this? Well, if you take a look, this is so nicely broken into 3 equal parts. So of his run, he only did, if I make this his run, this is what he was going to do. If he only did 1 out of 3, I'll do this in green. He did one piece. He did 1/3 of his run. And that's exactly what we have. We have 1/4, which is 1/4 of the track. I don't know why this is having so much trouble. This is 1/4 of the entire track. That's what Bill did. Let's take a look at Ken. Ken says he did half of his run. So Ken did 1/2 of his 1/2 run that he was going to do, which also is 1/4. If we were going to draw it out, so here's a half. If he was going to do half of that, you want to make sure that they're all broken into equal size pieces. And here you go again. Here's the half of the half that Bill was going to run, or Ken. So you can see that they're both equal.